Okay, so I feel, what's that, John? Is that a spark whip? I don't know. Anyway, so, I'm gonna have this popping right here. Or should I be further back? I'm not really sure. Like, I just want to make sure I'm front row and center. I want to make sure I'm front row and center, gosh dang it. Because when Kawhi come back and start smacking y'all around, I want to make sure that I'm front row and center to see the shenanigans. Oh, hey, what's popping, y'all? Chill out there, H+III+T, put that thing on time. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot I was a YouTuber for a second. My bad, y'all. So listen, I've got a legitimate reason. For why I was like extra gone all week. Gosh dang it, I got a little bit distracted and I got in my rapper bag and I dropped 3 mixtapes, gosh dang. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I dropped 3 mixtapes. I don't know what happened to me. I just felt the spirit coming on, gosh dang. I just started spitting and I couldn't stop. If you're interested in listening to any of the 3 mixtapes that I dropped, yes, I dropped 2 more since last week, but that's neither here nor there. Link is in the description to the 3rd one, and then you can find the 2nd one and such. Anyway, all that's in the description if you're interested. I don't know what happened. I just couldn't stop rapping, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, listen! To make up for the fact that I completely forgot I was a YouTuber this week, gosh dang it, listen, I want to drop a video real quick because on Wednesday we have to do a very serious video because it's the video before the lottery. And this time it actually matters, but that's neither here nor there. So I just want to do this quick video before we get into the whole shenanigans or whatever. So let me just drop this real quick. This video is called the Amar'e Stoudemire Theory. Gotcha. Also, side note, have y'all heard this Mellow Tyga, not Carmelo Anthony, Marshmello, gosh dang it, Tyga Chris Brown record? Oh my gosh, if Breezy and Tyga are not trying to run my summer, I can't take it. It's too much good music at once. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, totally off topic. This video is called the Amar'e Stoudemire effect. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I'm not sure. I probably don't know how to spell Stoudemire. That's not here nor there. And this is my pitch to free agents. I'm sure Fizdale has his own thing that he's doing, gosh dang, and I'm sure Scott Perry and Steve Mills got a little something they want to dish out. Dolan, whenever he gets back from court, gosh dang, and I'm sure he's got something he want to dish out as well. But I've got my own little free agency pitch. Now, this goes out to the Kawhi Leonards, which I'll take a basket of you are right, Severs, gosh dang it, if you don't mind. I sat there and told you that man was the second best player in the league, but y'all want to sleep on him, but that's not even there. What I want to say to someone like a Kawhi Leonard, to what I would say to a Kevin Durant if he were to be interested in coming to us, what I would say to a Kyrie Irving if he were to take the time to come over to us, gosh dang, even a Jimmy Butler for that matter. All these free agency bums, which I don't really feel like we need, but we'll get into that on Wednesday, gosh dang it. If I was the GM and I was sitting down giving my pitch, I would simply speak on the Amar'e Stoudemire effect. Screw the Phil Jackson philosophy of dumping the rings on the table. No, the Amar'e Stoudemire effect. What that means, like 5 minutes in, gosh dang it, is think back to when we got standing tall and talented, gosh dang it. May that man's kneecaps rest in peace. Stat, when he came over to us, was coming off of all that shenanigans he went through in Phoenix with his eyes and his knees and stuff like that. And if we're going to go back to what the record was before we got Carmelo, about over, not even the midway point in the season, there was like a month or 2 left in the season when we got Melo that year. And the Knicks really weren't that good. I know we like to look back on that with fond memories because Stat, if he would have never came to us, we never would have got Melo and we would have still been irrelevant to this day, even though we are that right now, so the effect really wasn't that strong. But in terms of what this means for free agents, the Knicks weren't even that freaking good. I mean, if we're going to keep it that way, when Melo came over and Chauncey, before he got hurt, like, we barely limped over the finish line to scrap into the play. Like, weren't we like that 8th or 7th seed or something like that? Like, we barely got in the playoffs that year. And that was really because Melo was unguardable at the time. Stat was doing his thing, don't get me wrong. But it was like on some, this is a terrible example because they're 2 different players and Stat wasn't playing, wasn't dropping points like this, but it's kind of like, I don't want to say empty stats. You know, I'm not even going to go where I was going to go because I was going to push it over to Devin Booker. It's like Blake Griffin on the Pistons, right? Like, it's real cute what that man's doing over there, but that didn't amount to a thing, right? That's a much better example than Booker, gosh dang it. It's like Blake Griffin on the Pistons. Blake had an amazing season, but they barely made the playoffs, and it's because everyone else was trash. In our case, it's because we got Melo. Stat was killing it, but it wasn't like our record was that incredible. However, the legacy of Amar'e Stoudemire when it comes to the Knicks would make it seem like he was freaking Patrick. Not Star Ewing, but that's not here or there. That's not the case. So what I mean by the Amar'e Stoudemire effect is all you have to do is make us relevant and make us decent. And we'll erect statues in your honor. That's the Amar'e Stoudemire effect. People want to put that on Carmelo, but Carmelo was killing it, guys. Carmelo was killing it. That's a different story. I don't like to do Melo comparisons like that unless we're talking about like Kevin Durant or something like that. But I would just preach the Amar'e Stoudemire effect. If we had the kind of season Brooklyn did, if we had the kind of seasons the Magic did, yo, would we not be in the streets throwing confetti at folk? Lord have mercy if we could have been like the Clippers and beat Golden State a couple times. First round exit or not, you just be decent in New York and be some level of a star? Y'all, if we end up with Isaiah Thomas and DeMarcus Cousins, they will go down in history as some of the greatest Knicks of all time because that's just how the Knicks do. Folks are out here asking, should we retire Melo's number? What the job did Melo do? Bruh! I'm telling y'all, that would be the pitch I would give to free agents, gosh dang it. The Amar'e Stoudemire effect. It doesn't matter if you're on your last legs, literally. It doesn't matter if you have an average season by all of the stretches of the imagination. You ain't never had an average season with the Knicks. Let any of these bums in free agency have a sliver of what Brooklyn just did. Y'all, if Kevin Knox was out the gate like that, we'd be screaming Jordan in the streets. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. See the Triple OG putting as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. Fizz, if you watching, gosh dang it, tell him about the Amar'e Stoudemire effect. Especially these like lower tier people, like a Jimmy Butler and such. If he has like a average-ish season with us, when you play on the Knicks, average is Kobe. Like, you feel me? You feel me? Come on down to the prices, bro. We got something for you guys today, but that's not here there. Let me know your thoughts down below. Agaga. And I'm sure somehow, like 40% of you are going to take this as me insulting my favorite team, which I don't know how that's possible like 5 years in, but that's not here there. So, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Agaga. Ooh, agaga, ooh, agaga, ooh, agaga, ooh, agaga, ooh, agaga, ooh, agaga, ooh, agaga. Hey, penguin whistle, ooh.